going in the studio. And the next day I said, what was that groove in that riff that I played that was there and we had it on tape? And if we hadn't had it, we'd have lost it.
One of the Montrose songs that changed hard rock forever, that's Sammy Hagar singing Rock Candy from the Montrose debut. Bill Church on bass and drummer Denny Carmassi rounded out the four pieces' huge sound. Remarking on producer Ted Templeman's involvement on that first Montrose album, again, here's Sammy Hagar.
Well, say Ronnie Montrose again, him and Bill Church had played with Van Morrison, and Ted Templeman produced them, so they knew Ted, and Ronnie called Ted up and said, "Hey, I got a band, you want to see him?" And Ted said, "Yeah, sure." So he flew up to see us. We just rented a little rehearsal studio, and Ted, we had Rock Candy written by then. We had Space Station Number 5, and we blasted a set for him. His jaw dropped. Said, "Let's go in the studio like now." We didn't even do a demo. We didn't have to wait. We didn't even try anything like that. We just went straight to the big time. We played one club, our first show, just to see if, what kind of, how these tunes would go over live. We played a small club in San Francisco, and opening for somebody else probably, and that was it. After that, we went straight to a concert. We never even built a club following or a local following or nothing. By the time we came back to San Francisco, the album was doing pretty good, and we were like a headliner. It was great.
Here's the late Ronnie Montrose with me in the studio.
I'm sure Denny at one point mentioned to Ted that he liked the Zeppelin drum sound, like every drummer worth his salt playing rock has to tell a producer. And we went over to, I remember we recorded the album at Amigo Studios, but we went over to Sunset Sound in LA, which had a big sort of a garage room to record Rock Candy, and I believe another one, I don't remember which one, but to get that big sound, the big open sound. As far as what you call state-of-the-art recording techniques and state-of-the-art sort of hard rock sound, it was just basically a guitar going through an amp with a microphone on it, no effects, I mean just none to speak of, and no treatment, nothing. Just that's where the raw energy comes out, which was what a lot of the new speed metal bands are doing nowadays. Which I've produced a couple of speed metal albums, and I'm understanding that there's not that much distance between the way they want to sound and the way that the Montrose band sounded. There's a lot more gymnastic approach to the instruments, but as far as the actual sonic quality, I think it's very similar. I saw Guns N' Roses the other day on a video. I thought how similar they are to, as far as sonic sound and as far as the way they're coming across, as to Montrose and Aerosmith in the 70s. It has that same kind of feel to me. Well, I remember